Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Now, don't be fooled. I recorded this at the beginning of January, but when you see this episode, I will in fact be on the road around theatres in the UK, around the UK, in theatres rather. I won't be around, I'll be inside the theatres. So anyway, and as part of our ongoing commitment to showcasing new talent, every night there'll be a musical guest who is either an emerging or ascending talent. And when we play in Watford at the Coliseum on the 31st of January, I'll be joined by Mark Daly. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Mark and I'll react to one of his songs in this episode so that when you show up in Watford, you'll know who I'm talking about. He's a lovely bloke and a really talented singer. So let me do the theme tune and we'll get into reacting to his most recent release. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. Nice to sing that again for a while. It's been a while, rather. So just at the beginning of the year, I did an Instagram post talking about how I'm going to kill that side of my online existence. I'm going to focus primarily on doing interviews for Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I tried to do that with Mark, actually, but he was experiencing some echo, so they're going to have to be in-person interviews, which is probably a whole lot more exciting anyway. You get a different dynamic when you're actually speaking to somebody in the same room. But I know Mark pretty well. I actually ran a songwriting workshop at La Sierra Casa, and he was one of the people that was in attendance there. Great voice, really good songwriter, and just a nice bloke, good at football. So had a lot of qualities that I really admire in an individual, and it was a pleasure to meet him. Then, at the end of that, he asked me if his band would be able to come on tour with The Darkness. So they ended up being our support band throughout the American parts of the 2025 Dreams on Toast touring. So if any of you guys came to see us in the Americas, you will have seen Mark Daly and his band, who are called, I think they're called Mark Daly and the Ravens, but every night I was calling them Mark Daly and his beautiful Raven children, and I was trying to convince him to change the name of his project to that, because I think it's better. I mean, it just sounds better, doesn't it? I mean, I'm sure there's a band called the Ravens, but is there another band called the Beautiful Raven Children? Less likely, I would say. There might be, but it's less likely. Anyway, so Mark's, as I said before, is going to be joining me at the Coliseum in Watford, and also he'll be one of the guests at my final show, which is at London's Cadogan Hall on the 7th of February this year. All that remains, I think, is for me to click on the song itself, have a little look at it, and tell you what I think, and yeah.
Again. Guys, thanks for coming in. Really excited to talk about the rebrand, because all this depressing stuff isn't working. I need peppy, I need upbeat, we need a hit. I gotta make my money back. The depressed, starving artist, oh look at me, I'm so angst-stricken. Okay, it's gotta go away. What? The depressed Irish James Brown. It's like, wow, I feel good. That's what I need from you. Guys, the black clothes, the hair. I mean, this is not a Pantera tribute band. Tuck that in.
Okay, so this, the character being portrayed here is that of record company executive, I suppose, or manager. And as luck would have it, I don't think it's any secret to say that the person portraying this character is indeed Mark's manager and label guy, Mike. He's lovely and really believes in his artiste, and has even deigned to appear in this video in the cameo role of record company executive stroke manager.
All right, guys, look, we're gonna shoot a video. I need you to trust me. We're gonna change things up. We're gonna make it happy. We're gonna make it bright. We're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it something that those stupid kids on TikTok can do the dumb dances to, okay? I need this thing to go viral.
Now that's a really interesting, when people are sort of contriving viral moments. I've been victim of that myself, and I did touch on that when I did my episode about the BBC interview, and performing on a piano at St Pancras Station, etc., etc. Viral moments. Then they're never the things you think they're going to be. It's always the thing that you're not contriving.
What
are you thinking about? I'm done messing about. I need to read your mind. This time it will last. Last time you said that you ended up out of sight. Sit down and know I can't control the warning signs. These dreams of you are so bright I lose the night. I need to figure out what my dreams are talking about before they decide to give up on me. Let's hold hands in the dark, wait for the light that I told you.
I quite like them in those pastel jackets, though. There's a book called How to Make It in the Music Business or something like that, and it's written by Tony Hatch, and that's the guy that he created the theme tune for Neighbours. That guy. And in that book, he says one of the secrets to success in music is for all of the band to wear the same suit. It was written in the 60s, and probably was some truth in it at the time. But at this point, when they're putting all the same suit on, it feels like a subversion. It shows you how much stuff has changed in the last 60 years. Don't know why I'm surprised by that, really. 6 decades pass, and then things change.
I told you about, so you can see inside my head. Sit down and know, can't control myself sometimes. Our destiny, I can see it in your eyes. Then it's gone. When my mind goes in circles, you're drifting away from me. I'm lost.
So this is cool. They were chucking the G, F sharp, E, C thing, and then in terms of like giving the chorus a dynamic lift with the accompaniment, all they're doing now is just playing it open, in the way that Weezer might, I suppose. But obviously the drummings are much more intense. The hi-hats are open, and it's flying. Listen to that grate in his voice, and he's still got like the control to actually be able to make melodic maneuvers. He is an impressive vocalist. I've seen him sing. One of the things I thought I was impressed with, like we were doing a jam session at this at the Sierra Casa, and he stepped up and did some Kings of Leon's things and did a really good job on those. I feel like that's difficult stuff to sing, and you've got to have some of that sort of edge to your voice to be able to pull it off, and he evidently has that. And then the halftime thing, but it's been the same chord sequence all the way through.
What, how you feeling now? I'm too late to save our love. I couldn't read your mind. Sit down, I know I can't control myself sometimes. Let's hold hands in the dark, wait for the light that I told you about. Let's hold hands in the dark, wait for the light that I told you about.
Yes, they're gradually freeing themselves of the shackles of the imposed parameters that this video has, and expressing themselves. I think what I'm hearing there is an ostinato. I'm going to transpose it up a semi. I like that the first two notes of that chorus, because the roots are G, but it's hitting an A, which makes it a ninth. And I think I often say this, when you're choosing how to plot a melody and you're writing a song, it's nice to start on the ninth. It's a good trick because it forces you to decide whether you go, you can either go up or you've got to go somewhere. You can't stay on that 9. You have to make a decision. So whenever I'm sort of building a guitar solo, like my initial ideas are usually start on the 9 and then See where it wants to take you. Middle 8 section proper.
Don't leave, I'll show you what's inside of me. You see, I'm running in the dark again. I'm running in the dark again.
And now, of course, they're all wearing the clothes that we've grown accustomed to seeing Mark Daly and his beautiful raven children in.
I'm running in the dark again. I'm looking for you. When my mind goes in circles, you're drifting away from me. I'm lost in the ocean. You're floating to safety. I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning in my own. Yes, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning in my own misery.
I like it when there's a really, really happy song and like the main sort of hook of the refrain is misery. I mean, it's like it's pretty on the nose. I like that.
Misery. Misery.
All right, well, there you go. That's Mark Daly and his beautiful raven children. Mark will be joining me at the Watford Coliseum on the 31st of January and at London's Cadogan Hall. I've never been there before. I'm quite excited about that one. Nearly went to the Coliseum with the Darkness, but I think Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark played the night before, and they were so loud that some of the roof fell down, so we had to cancel that one. It just wasn't safe. But it will be safe. It's going to be safe, guys. Don't worry. Come and see us at Watford. Come and see us at London. You'll get to meet Mark. He's a really great singer and a lovely guy as well. So we'll have some fun. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. And we'll talk to Mark about his experiences and the pitfalls of the music trade at the level that he's at. He's been on tour with a lot of interesting artists, not just The Darkness, of course, but Richie Kotzen as well, one of my favourites, and I've interviewed him on this channel before. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos, and stay tuned for more updates about how I'm going to use this channel. Oh my God, it's exciting! All right, see you later.
Again.